Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Esco and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your very smart boy's ability to understand and respond to formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a gentle tug and release on the training collar as a reminder when he's doing something that he's not supposed to do. Now, the first exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself, is heeling. If you notice, he's on her left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And heeling is proper leash walking. And when you stop your feet, he's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. Brandy is quietly talking to him, keeping him focused, and you can see that he has the utmost respect for her and that he's very focused on what she's doing. So when you say heel, he should walk next to you. If you speed up, he should do the same. When you stop, he should sit. So when you're out in public, if you notice, and Brandy's going to be teaching you all this tomorrow, you have control of him, not the other way around. Now, the next command that she's going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit-stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, slowly working up to 3 minutes. When Brandy returns, and she dropped her leash, which I couldn't see on the camera, and walked all the way back, returned to his shoulders and stopped. And at this point, he expects to get another command. She picked up her leash and they started heeling again. So this is the beginning of intermediate obedience training. And don't even attempt to drop the leash for the first week that you're practicing with him. And practice is very important with this dog. When he's attacking family members, obedience, obedience, obedience. Now Brandy dropped her leash again, and this time, instead of returning to him, she's going to call him in off leash. He comes right in and sits facing her, and she praises him for a good job. Back to heel and back sitting. But if you notice, she's always in control of him. And now we just have to teach Mom how to be in control of him. If he doesn't sit, she gave that little tiny tug that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Now he's just showing off his stuff today, isn't he? She leaves him in another sit-stay. This time she's holding her leash and she's going to call him again. He comes right in front and sits. And goes back to heel and back sitting. He has come such a long way. And Brandy has worked really hard with him. And for an adult Frenchie, or almost an adult Frenchie, he has come an extremely long way. Now, the next command we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So with him seated first at your left open palm, straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down and stay. Brandy dropped her leash again. When she returns back to him, and this you're going to practice for 3 to 5 minutes. She walks all the way back around him, back to heel position, and they take off heeling again. He's just learned to be a bully, and we can't have that. So we're going to be teaching you how not to have that. Down, stay, and she walks away. Practice this right in the house, in your bedroom, in the living room, anywhere. Outside, inside. Brandy's going to call him out of that. Back to heel, back sitting. He's looking for a treat, Brand. He's like, you got a cookie for me? Now the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. This is a little bit harder command because you're not right next to your dog, but have him seated, leave him in a stay, you turn to face him. You're going to use your right hand to give the command and drop him into a down. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Esco's formal on-leash obedience training commands. These are the commands that you're going to use and practice so that Esco learns that you're top dog, not him. He's done a fantastic job. I'm so proud of him and Brandy for the work that they've done together. She's going to be teaching you tomorrow. He's an awesome little guy when he gets himself together and when he knows that you're the leader and not him. And unfortunately, it just got flip-flopped. But we got it back on track for you, and we're going to be teaching you how to keep it there. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.